stop. Do not scroll past this. I have intercepted your journey at this exact second because you are standing at the most dangerous point of your spiritual walk. You are in the final inch. You are at the point where most people give up, thinking the silence means no, when in reality, the silence is the sound of heaven holding its breath before the release. You feel an overwhelming urge to walk away, a heaviness that says it's over. Tonight, I am revealing the truth. I have brought you here to show you the 3 shadow signs that appear right before the light breaks. Stay until the final second, because I am about to explain why the pressure you feel right now is the greatest proof that your prayer is being answered. Acknowledge the sign, like this video, comment "I will not give up," and subscribe, because your suddenly is minutes away. Section 2, The Darkest Hour Phenomenon. My child, have you noticed that the resistance has doubled in the last 48 hours? Have you noticed that just when you decided to trust me, everything seemed to get worse? This is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of proximity. The enemy only fights for territory he is about to lose. If your prayer wasn't about to be answered, he would leave you in peace. The storm is loud because the ship is docking. The contractions are intense because the birth is here. Comment, my breakthrough is near. Section 3, The Total Exhaustion Threshold. You feel done. Not just tired, but soul exhausted. You've run out of positive affirmations and you've run out of willpower. This is exactly where I need you. I am bringing you to the end of yourself so that I can be the beginning of your miracle. When you stop trying, I start doing. Right before the answer comes, I allow your human strength to fail so that when the breakthrough arrives, you, and everyone watching, will know that it was only God. Don't skip. The next section explains the divine quiet that precedes the shout. Section 4, The Deep Silence of the Sanctuary. Right before a great train, there is a stillness in the air. The birds stop singing and the wind stops blowing. You are in that stillness right now. You've prayed everything you can pray, and now there is nothing left but silence. This is the Sabbath of the soul. I am not ignoring you, I am calibrating the atmosphere for the weight of the blessing. If I gave it to you while the world was still noisy, you wouldn't be able to carry it. Honor the silence. Tag someone who feels ignored by God. Section 5, The Relational Shaking. Watch the people around you. Right before an answer comes, I often remove people from your life. You feel isolated and lonely, but I call it sanctification. I am removing the opinions that would try to take credit for my work. I am clearing the stage so that only my glory is visible. If they didn't believe in the process, they don't get to participate in the outcome. Accept the exits as part of your entrance. Click the bell icon right now to stay in the sanctified zone. Section 6, The Inexplicable Peace. Suddenly, in the middle of the chaos, you will feel a peace that makes no sense. Your bank account is low, your body is tired, but your spirit is smiling. This is the deposit of the answer. It is the check being signed in the spirit before it is cashed in the physical. When you start smiling in the dark, the enemy knows he has lost. This peace is the seal of certainty. To confirm your peace, like this video and comment, I have the peace of God. Section 7, The Final Test of the Threshold. I am going to ask you for one last act of faith. It might be a seed, a song, or a silence. It will be something small, but it will require everything from your heart. This is the key that turns the lock. It is the step onto the water. While the world says stop, I am whispering stretch. One more reach, one more breath, one more yes. Show your alignment, subscribe and comment. I am taking the final step. Section 8, The Hypnotic Closing. Close your eyes and feel the atmosphere changing. The vibration of the weight is shifting into the frequency of the fulfillment. The door is no longer closed, it is unlatched. You are not waiting for God, God is waiting for you to realize that it is already done. Stay for the final silence. Let the frequency of sudden manifestation saturate your DNA. Type I am in my suddenly and stay until the screen goes black, knowing that as you close this video, your answer is opening your door. Section 9, The Memory of the Impossible. Right before the answer breaks through, I will bring to your mind a forgotten miracle from your past. I will remind you of the time you were in a dead end and I made a way. I will remind you of the healings you took for granted and the doors I opened that no man could shut. This is not just a memory, it is a spiritual bridge. I am reminding you of my track record because your faith needs to be anchored for what I am about to drop into your life. If I did it then, I am doing it now. Comment: God did it before, He will do it again. Section 10, the sudden calm in the storm. Have you ever seen a hurricane? The most dangerous part is the wall, but the center is perfectly still. Right before your prayer is answered, I am moving you into the eye of the storm. The world around you will still be chaotic, your bills might still be due, and the critics might still be out, but inside of you, there will be a supernatural stillness. You will find yourself sleeping while the waves are crashing. This rest is the final sign that the storm has lost its power over you. Like this video if you feel the quiet inside. Section 11, the spiritual hunger shift. You will notice a shift in your hunger. Suddenly, the things that used to distract you, the entertainment, the gossip, the cheap dopamine will taste bitter. You will find yourself craving my presence. You will want scripture more than screens. This is because I am expanding your capacity. A small blessing fits in a small soul, but I am preparing a giant blessing, so I am stretching your soul to hold the weight of the glory. Don't fight the holy hunger. Subscribe to stay in the deep. Section 12, the dream of the destination. I am going to speak to you while you sleep. Right before the answer manifests, I will give you a vision or a dream of the finished work. You will see yourself in the new house, you will see the doctor's report saying clear, or you will see the family member returning home. This is my prophetic deposit. I am previewing your future to give you the strength to finish the last mile of the present. Pay attention to your night visions. To authorize the dream, like, share, and comment, I am dreaming with God. Section 13, the tension of the bow. Think of an arrow. To fly forward with maximum power, it must first be pulled backward. You feel like you are being pulled back. You feel like you are losing ground. But you are not receding, you are being tensioned. I am pulling the string of your life to the limit so that when I release you, you will bypass everyone who started ahead of you. The pullback is the precursor to the launch. Command your flight, comment, I am being launched, and hit the bell icon. Section 14, the internal click. There will come a moment, it might even be right now, where something clicks inside your spirit. It's the moment where hope turns into certainty. You stop asking and you start thinking. You stop worrying and you start waiting with expectation. This click is the Holy Spirit confirming that the transaction is complete. The check has cleared the bank of heaven. You are just waiting for the delivery truck to arrive at your physical address. Stay for the final silence to hear the click. Section 15, the final seal of the sign. My beloved creation, the wait is no longer a distance, it is a doorway. You are not far from your answer, you are entering it. Every tear, every trial, and every tongue that rose against you has only served to speed up the process. The signs are all around you. The atmosphere is heavy with rain. The shadows are fleeing because the sun is rising. Stay for the final silence. Let the frequency of complete fulfillment anchor your heart. Type "it is happening now" and stay until the screen goes black, knowing that your sign has been received and your answer is released. Section 16, the mirage of failure. Right before the breakthrough, the enemy will try to project a mirage of failure. He will bring up an old mistake or a past closed door to convince you that this time will be exactly like the last time. He wants you to believe that the pattern of pain is your only reality. But look closer, a mirage only appears when the heat is at its peak and the water is nearby. The closer you get to the source, the harder the enemy tries to make the desert look infinite. I am not a God of reruns, I am a God of new mercies. Comment, this is a new season. Section 17, the spiritual shudder. You might feel a physical or spiritual shudder, a sudden, intense realization that the old you can no longer exist where I am taking you. This is the shedding of the skin. Right before the prayer is answered, I am removing the comfort zone that kept you small. You might feel exposed or vulnerable, but you are actually becoming aerodynamic for the shift. I am taking off the weights so you can handle the wings. Like this video if you are ready to fly. Section 18, The Unusual Instruction. Pay attention to the small, still voice giving you an unusual instruction. I might tell you to call someone, clean your house, or forgive someone you haven't thought about in years. This instruction is the trigger of the treasure. It often has nothing to do with the prayer itself, but it has everything to do with your alignment. One act of obedience in the dark will open a floodgate in the light. Do not analyze the instruction, just execute it. Subscribe to sharpen your hearing. Section 19, The Fragrance of the Rain. In the natural world, you can smell the rain before the first drop hits the dust. In the spirit, you are beginning to sense the favor. You can't see the bank balance yet, you can't see the healing yet, but your spirit is dancing. This is the prophetic aroma. I am allowing the scent of your future to waft into your present to keep you from fainting at the finish line. If you can sense it, it's because it's already in the atmosphere. Tag someone who needs to smell the rain. Section 20, The Silence of the Enemy. Have you noticed? The critics have suddenly gone quiet. The opposition has lost its voice. This is because they have seen the hedge of protection I have built around you. They have realized that their arrows are no longer landing. When the enemy stops yelling, it's because he is watching me anoint you in front of him. Your silence has become infectious. The world is waiting to see what I am about to do with you. Hit the bell icon to witness the manifestation. Section 21, The Quantum Momentum. You are entering a quantum momentum. You've been pushing the boulder uphill for years, and it hasn't moved an inch. But suddenly, the friction is gone. You will do one small thing, and it will produce a massive result. This is the grace multiplier. Right before the answer comes, I remove the legal resistance in the heavens, and everything begins to move at the speed of light. You are moving from striving to gliding. Type, I am moving with grace. Section 22, The Final Seal of the Manifested Prayer. My beloved creation, the weight has served its purpose. It has built your muscle, it has purified your motive, and it has secured your miracle. You are no longer praying for it, you are walking in it. The sign you were looking for is the peace you are feeling right now. The answer is no longer on the way, it has arrived. Stay for the final silence. Let the frequency of divine arrival settle into your bones. Type my prayer is answered and stay until the screen goes black, knowing that the suddenly you were promised is now your daily bread. Section 23, The Peace that Surpasses Understanding. Just before the breakthrough, a strange calm will settle over you. You will look at the same problems that used to cause you panic attacks, and you will feel nothing. No fear, no anxiety, just a knowing. This is because I have internalized the victory before I externalized the result. The world will think you've given up because you've stopped struggling, but I know you've actually scaled up. This peace is the border guard of your new season. It ensures that the stress of the old doesn't contaminate the success of the new. To lock in this peace, like this video and comment, I am anchored in my peace. Section 24, The Final Threshold of Doubt. Expect one last wave of doubt to hit you, not from the world, but from your own logic. Your mind will try to math its way out of a miracle. It will tell you, it's too late, or the numbers don't add up. This is the logic barrier. To get to the supernatural, you must bypass the natural. I am bringing you to a place where calculations fail so that faith can flourish. When your mind says impossible, your spirit must say inevitable. Show your faith. Subscribe and share this with someone who is overthinking. Section 23, The Peace that Surpasses Understanding. Just before the breakthrough, a strange calm will settle over you. You will look at the same problems that used to cause you panic attacks, and you will feel nothing. No fear, no anxiety, just a knowing. This is because I have internalized the victory before I externalized the result. The world will think you've given up because you've stopped struggling, but I know you've actually scaled up. This peace is the border guard of your new season. It ensures that the stress of the old doesn't contaminate the success of the new. To lock in this peace, like this video and comment, I am anchored in my peace. Section 24, the final threshold of doubt. Expect one last wave of doubt to hit you, not from the world, but from your own logic. Your mind will try to math its way out of a miracle. It will tell you, it's too late, or the numbers don't add up. This is the logic barrier. To get to the supernatural, you must bypass the natural. I am bringing you to a place where calculations fail so that faith can flourish. When your mind says impossible, your spirit must say inevitable. Show your faith, subscribe and share this with someone who is overthinking. Section 25, the relocation of the heart. Right before the prayer is answered, I relocate your heart. You've been asking for a change in circumstance, but I am giving you a change in appetite. You will find that you no longer want the validation of people who once rejected you. You no longer want the revenge you once craved. I am purifying the vessel before I pour in the wine. I am making sure that when the blessing comes, you use it for my purpose and not your pride. Comment, my heart is ready. Section 26, the echo of the shout. In the spirit, the victory shout happens before the walls fall down. Right now, you might feel an inexplicable joy. You might find yourself humming a song or smiling at a stranger for no reason. This is the prophetic echo. You are hearing the sound of your future bouncing back into your present. Your spirit is already celebrating because it has already seen the finish line. Do not suppress the joy. If you feel like dancing, dance. If you feel like shouting, shout. Hit the bell icon to join the shout of victory. Section 27, the alignment of the stars. I am currently synchronizing the universe for your benefit. I am moving people you've never met into positions they don't even understand yet, all to serve the answer I am bringing to you. I am delaying certain events to ensure you arrive at the exact second of your destiny. This is the divine synchronicity. You will walk into a room and realize that every red light you hit this morning was actually a protection to get you here at this golden moment. Type, I am perfectly aligned. Section 28, the final seal of the sign. My beloved creation, the wait is officially over. The signs have been read, the tests have been passed, and the atmosphere is pregnant with your miracle. You are no longer seeking a sign, you are the sign. The world will look at you and see the evidence of my grace. The tears of the past have become the fuel for your future. Stay for the final silence. Let the frequency of instant fulfillment wash over you. Type my suddenly starts now and stay until the screen goes black, knowing that as you put down your phone, the answer is picking up your name.